Hi, I'm Mel.
Hi, I'm Danny, and we're the Sheehan sisters. If you haven't seen our channel before, we are two sisters who pick a topic and like to talk about it. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your snacks, because we're going to get into some things today.
Yes, thank you for hanging with us. Today we are doing a react video and we are reacting to the YouTuber, psychic, tarot reader, Aphrodite. Specifically, we're reacting to their video titled, Are Dreams a Portal to a New Dimension?
Let me tell you, Mel and I have some pretty crazy dreams, and we could probably do, I don't know, a 70-part series on all the dreams that we've had. So I'm excited to see what Ant has to say. I've been following Ant for a little while now. I do enjoy his tarot readings, so let's dive into the world of dreams.
Hello, hello, hello. Aphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. Back to you again with another reading. This time it's on something a little spooky ooky. Dreams. So, one of the most highly requested videos from you guys has been, what are dreams? Are they portals to another world? Are they just things that we need for our bodies scientifically? Is there a metaphysical reason? Basically, you kind of want me to look at dreams and see what I see. So I definitely get prophetic dreams for sure. So I'm interested to see what the cards say. And yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So remember, these readings are all ledger friend tapers only. And let's get started. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Up. Okay. Yep. Okay. So there are, okay. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is reversed, which is like out of our comfort zone. So I do think that obviously there's a scientific portion of dreams, right? They help rejuvenate us, things of that nature. However, the Knight of Cups being reversed and Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups is like immaturity or prematurity when it's reversed, and Ace of Swords is opportunity. So there are certain things that, ooh, how do I word this? It's almost like being able to see things prematurely. So you could see that as premonition, but for me, I think it's about locating alternate timelines. So it looks to me like obviously not everyone has this ability, Magician's Reverse, right? But it does look like there is legitimately the ability to see alternate timelines. That's what I'm seeing, like alternate timelines. So I think that's where prophetic dreams and things like that come into. It's actually just peeking into an alternate timeline. Because I'm seeing like lines and like jumping and seeing multiple possibilities, which to me is like multiple timelines. And the Ace of Swords opportunities, which is about choosing. So I think we have more choice in our dreams than we realize. I usually manifest before I go to sleep, and I'm thinking that's probably why it's been so successful for me, is because the Ace of Swords is about opportunity. So it's like you envision it, you dream it, it becomes reality, a manifestation tool. So I'm wondering if it's about being in a good headspace, being in a good energy before we go to sleep, trying to focus ourselves to dream about something, and that aligns us with the timeline. That's what that looks like. Very vulnerable when we sleep. And there's access to other things that are vulnerable. So to me, this feels like some sort of interaction with other entities that they have a vulnerable period too. Because what I'm seeing is like us, when we sleep, we're our most vulnerable. There are other beings that I feel like are also vulnerable. I don't know if they necessarily sleep, but there's a period of time, almost like hibernation, where they're vulnerable, where their frequency is open to our frequency. So it's almost like if two people fell asleep at the same time, they'd be able to connect. I wonder if that's something here too. I wonder if it's like if two humans fell asleep next to each other, if they're consciously talking to each other or not.
I agree with what he's saying about like being in different timelines. And this is something Danny and I have talked about before because we'll have dreams sometimes with our dad in it. If you guys are new here, our dad did pass away 5 years ago. And a lot of the time when he's in my dreams, I'm in like the house we grew up in, or it just feels like it's not now. It's not like, oh, this is like some dreams it'll feel like present day and he's alive again, and then some dreams will feel like what Ant is saying, where it's like a different timeline, and we're always like, what if there's just like an alternate reality where he is still alive, and then we're able to access that in our dreams.
I agree. After our dad passed, I had a crazy dream of him coming to visit the apartment we all lived in. And for some reason, I always, not always, but my dad shows up in his work uniform.
Oh my god, same. Sorry to cut you off, but literally same. He'll be in his work uniform a lot. He did work a lot.
Our dad did work a lot. He did maintenance for a university. So in the dream, he's fixing something in the house. He's standing on a ladder fixing something. And we, our family all considered him the handyman. Like whenever our siblings had something broken or needed a pipe fixed, they would always call our dad. So in the dream, he's fixing something in the apartment, and I was like, "How did you get here?" And he told me a cherub brought him down from heaven. It was such a weird dream. I think that was just his way to say, like, he's okay. But there was more that happened in the dream. I won't get too much into it. But whenever we do dream about our dad, it's upsetting, but it also allows us to still have that connection to him. And sometimes I'll go a long period of time without him showing up in my dreams, and I'm like, I haven't dreamt about dad. Like I don't feel him around me. So I agree. I do think maybe I don't know, like there is alternate timelines, but maybe there's also like spiritual messages that you can get through dreams.
Absolutely, I agree with that also. That's what I was saying. I feel like sometimes it feels like, and that's for like a lot of the dreams I had, like sometimes this feels like not like obviously, yeah, some dreams do feel real and I'm like lucid dreaming, but some dreams it feels like I don't know how else to explain it other than like it being some kind of alternate reality. I mean, I guess in a way it really is because your subconscious is going somewhere. But like I'll have like random dreams that like really don't make any sense, that are really like dreams where you're like running and it's in slow motion, and like the basic dreams of like falling and or like your teeth are falling out. But then I'll have dreams where it's like a real moment or something. I don't know.
I've woken up from dreams where I'm like, I don't know what that was, and I never want to experience that again. So maybe like what Ant is saying is like we're accessing a realm with other entities, or like if it's like all of our, I don't know, spirits in the dream realm, like obviously some entities aren't gonna look like they're foreign. They could look like us in the dream, but they are other entities, and that's why some dreams are just so bizarre. I don't know. I think there's so much to research about dreams, and I like to hear other people's dreams, and I like to kind of solve what could be the hidden meaning behind it. But then I'm also on the other side of the coin where I'm like, I don't think that dream meant anything. That was just a weird a weird time.
I'm definitely always asking people if they dream, and it's so interesting to hear people's stories because some people have reoccurring dreams that happen to them a lot, and then there's some people who like never dream, and that's a little scary to me. Or they just, I guess, don't remember their dreams.
I've had people tell me they don't dream, and I'm just like, we don't relate. You're not my people. We can't talk about the spiritual realm.
They need to tap in, tune in.
Right. I'm also one of those people that had a reoccurring dream of plane crashes, and I was very convinced that I was going to either die in a plane crash or in a past life I died in a plane crash. Luckily, those dreams have subsided slightly. I think I've only had one in the last couple years, but it used to be on a reoccurring basis to the point where it would give me so much anxiety to get on a plane. But ironically, when I had those dreams, I've never been on a plane before. So I think maybe subconsciously some sort of fear was manifesting in my dreams, or I really did die in a plane crash in a past life.
I like have a lot of nightmares and I'm just like constantly trying to run.
Mel and I were just talking about almost dying in a dream. When you're able to lucid dream, it becomes such a jarring feeling because you wake up like you actually experienced it.
Oh yeah, like I've woken up drenched in sweat, heart racing.
But I agree with Ant. We are very vulnerable when we sleep to the point where it kind of creeps me out. But I do want to see what else he has to uncover from the cards.
I think you are able to share information and dreams within, especially if you have a partner, because I'm seeing being able to communicate in your sleep with other people who are sleeping. It's like a dream network. That sounds weird. I have never heard that before, so I'm about to Google that after this reading. But I'm seeing the letters dream network, and I'm seeing everyone being connected and kind of like connecting, jumping between dreams. There's definitely a conversation and communication when we're asleep that I'm seeing. I think the key to psychic ability might be unlocking dreams here, like understanding. Because I fully believe that psychic ability is a science that we have not really understood yet and haven't really began studying. The Eight of Cups is upright. The Ten of Pentacles, Five of it's. I tell you, we go somewhere. We go somewhere when we dream. We're somewhere else. We're in a dream network. It doesn't feel like another dimension. It feels like a network, a dream network. It feels like purgatory, where other beings can enter this as well. Everybody files in single file line. That's what I'm seeing. Like single file line, and then there's a ton of doors. It's just like people. It's like your higher self essentially is like, all right, go ahead. Almost like Monsters Inc. with the doors and the screams. It's weird. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, I guess people could attack you too with Two of Wands and Five of Wands. You definitely need to be protecting yourself better when you sleep. I wonder if that's why dream catchers were so popular with like Native American culture and stuff like that. I wonder if there's like a specific, because I'm seeing like a salt ring around someone before they sleep, and then I'm seeing like a dream catcher. So I'm wondering if like we need better protection when we sleep, and that's a big thing that's the message here is we need. Now I want a dream catcher. Am I allowed to get a dream catcher? Is that cultural appropriation? I don't think so, right? I mean, I didn't believe they were.
I agree with Ant that you can meet up with people in a dream. I'm still I was gonna say I'm learning to do that, but I'm not really learning to do that. I kind of don't want to travel to anyone's dream, nor do I want anyone to travel to my dream. Although me and my partner, we tried one night. I told him, let's try to meet up in a dream tonight, and we both fell asleep. Woke up the next morning. I didn't see him in my dream, but I told him about my dream, and he said he had something similar happen and that I was in his dream. Like basically we had a similar setting and something similar in the dream. In our both of our dreams happened, but I don't remember like actually meeting up with him or seeing him or feeling like, oh yeah, we agreed to meet up uh, like in this spot.
Right. I feel like you guys should keep trying that and maybe even like record it in a way, like see if it could happen. Because I definitely believe that it can happen. I am a huge believer in all of this. I believe in astral projection. I have tried to astral project. I'm also wearing my fortune teller shirt. I definitely believe psychic ability is real. And I have a lot of prophetic dreams too. And it doesn't always come out clearly. Like sometimes there's things that are very clear. Like I've had dreams, and Danny can attest to these, where it's like her ex is messaging her and like what they're saying, and she's like, no, there's no way. And then like a week later, she's getting messages, and it's like, yep, this is correct. And sometimes it'll be like simple dreams of like someone dyeing their hair or like little things that happen. Um, I've had dreams of like people being pregnant, and then I'm like, are you like, what's going on? Like, I keep having dreams of you with the child, and like dreaming if they're gonna have a girl or a boy. So, like, I've had it happen a lot, and I can like sit here for days and tell so many stories. And I really need to start writing them down more. Like, I really need to like keep track of my dreams, like, have an actual dream journal.
Yeah, Mel would be like, I had a dream that this and this person came back in your life, or this person popped up in my dream, so they're probably gonna reach out to you. And I was like, oh hell no. but Mel is always right, unfortunately. Usually when she gives me a message, I'm like, I'm preparing myself. Just please don't. Just stay away in all the realms.
And that's why, like Anne's saying, protect yourself. I definitely feel like it does help to have protection when you're sleeping because I don't have as many nightmares as I used to, but like they still happen. But I used to have more nightmares and I used to have sleep paralysis. I've seen a sleep paralysis demon. Like I've had like scary dreams. Like I've had again, I feel like I've had people come into my dreams and some is like harmless and some I'm like, this feels very why can I say the word?
Ominous.
This feels ominous. Can I say that?
Ominous.
And sometimes people come in my dreams, I'm like, this feels eerie, creepy, like you should not be here. And a lot of times people I feel like can like mask themselves of like who they are. And like even when I'm having like a prophetic dream, it'll be like someone saying something to me. And then in real life, like I'll have that exact moment happen, but it's with a different person.
Mel has crazy dreams. She's like she said, she's also had really bad nightmares and she used to talk in her sleep. I don't know if you obviously you wouldn't know, you live by yourself, but maybe you still do talk in your sleep.
I've thought about like recording myself, but I didn't really I don't want to know. I've used to sleepwalk and sleep talk.
Yes, this girl would sleepwalk, sleep talk, and fucking creeping me out, scaring me. I'm like, what is going on? But Aunt mentioned dream catchers, and I wanted to point out a comment I saw when I was scoping this video. And someone said, a native here, dream catchers are meant to be gifted or made for you with you in mind. If you do buy one, make sure it's not made in China or made by anyone other than a native person.
Okay, that explains a lot because I had a dream catcher. I bought it at a crystal shop because I really wanted it to help me with my bad dreams, and it actually gave me worse dreams. I'm pretty sure that's the same time I experienced the sleep paralysis. So I'm gonna throw that away. I don't have it, I don't hang it up anymore, but I still have it, and I'm like, maybe it's yeah, that's why. Because I'm pretty sure now that I'm thinking about it, it probably said like made in China. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't want any bad vibes. And like I said, I do protection before I sleep, and I feel like it really, really helps. Like I put a bubble of protection around me.
I do the same. I envision a bubble around me, Theo, and Nala, and then I go, the bubble will also like get bigger and like protect the apartment. And then sometimes I'll do the whole build-in because a girl be worrying about a fire. You know, I gotta make sure nothing's happening where I gotta wake up in the middle of the night and get the fuck out, you know? We're connected and protected in all realms, in all spaces. I do also try to ask for messages, spiritual messages before I go to sleep. But then I feel like I'm not receiving them. Like I'll wake up and I don't feel like I had anything meaningful, or maybe it's just it's hidden and like I'm looking for like a direct message. Like I want my angels to come and like stand right in front of me and just be like, girl, this is what you gotta do.
Your guides are probably like, we've sent her 100 messages. We don't understand what she's not getting.
Right. And I'm like, I resend it, but like in a different way.
You also stay up late, so they're trying to send you messages. You're not even asleep yet.
Listen, some of us just have, you know, our cycles are different. There are night creatures and there are day creatures. I'm a night creature. So if you guys want to send, you guys as in my guides.
You don't use blanket statement to everyone. If you guys want to send me a message.
No, don't. Listen, I'm very friendly, but I'm also like, stay away from me. It's a weird thing. I've been telling Mal that more and more. I'm like the get off my lawn grandpa, and I'm trying to find joy and happiness. Joy and happiness. That's my new affirmation lately.
I told her we can't both be cynical because I've already been the get off your lawn, and she's joined me on the porch. Now we're both just on the porch yelling at
Two little old ladies in their rocking chair on the porch drinking their coffee.
Oh my god, that's really gonna be that's really gonna be I'm ready for retirement though. Like I'm
Recording our Sheehan. No, say that again. I was gonna say we're recording our Sheehan sisters in the rocking chair on the porch.
We better be if the world makes it till then. Oh my god. Alright, we're getting sidetracked.
The act of dreaming feels protected by something like divine or galaxy, whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is like, I think everybody enters this realm at some point, and so you can't attack the realm. You can't destroy the realm. Like, you can't gain power over the realm. The realm is neutral. Oh my god, a fucking bird just literally chased something into my window and banged my window and scared the living shit out of me. I don't even know if the mic picked that up. That scared the shit out of me. It literally like basically dive bombed a bug or something and hit my window. I don't know what that means. It was like a black bird. Okay. That totally threw me off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you can't, there's some sort of protective shield or barrier, I guess, that you bounce off of. You can't it's almost like holy ground. Like it's sacred ground, no one touches it. Even people who are against each other, like the people that are against each other, the good and evil, they both don't fuck with it type of shit. That's like the metaphor that I'm seeing. People who don't dream are disconnected from their higher self and their spirituality and their own emotions. Not being able to dream means you are disconnected from your own emotions and feelings. That's what I'm seeing. A disconnect from dreaming. I mean, obviously, if you smoke weed a lot, you're not going to dream because that's a side effect. But if you don't dream at all, and you don't remember your dreams, you're disconnected from your emotions. You have to get back in touch with your emotions. You're internalizing your feelings.
Okay, so I do want to say, as someone who partakes in the ganja, I still dream. Even when I smoke. So I know everybody has their own experiences and their own side effects with marijuana, but there is a difference when I go like a long a stretch of time without smoking, and then my dreams will be just a little more clearer.
Yeah.
But I still dream a lot, regardless whether I smoke or not.
Same. I still dream also, but I definitely dream more, and I remember them. Obviously, I have a better memory when I don't. But when I don't smoke, especially like for a long period of time, if I do a cleanse, my dreams are so like I'm more in tune. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I feel like I get. Maybe that's why you're not getting some of your messages though. They're like, "Girl, take a break."
Listen, I'm very aware about why I'm not getting some messages. they said fix your life on a regular basis, but
That's the first message.
That's the first and foremost, fix your life,
and then we'll talk more.
Yes, but I did want to say, Mel and I used to experiment with herbs that are supposed to help invoke the dream world. Mm-hmm. So we would have like lavender. What was another herb? I think they were saying to like put it underneath your pillow.
Yeah, we need to do that again. We used to put little sachets of herbs under our pillow, and that really helps open up your dreams. I definitely felt like that worked.
I think it did enhance the dreams. It did. But then again, realizing now that I haven't used any of those herbs and I still get wild dreams, who's to say? I think some people just have more connection to the spiritual dream realm. Like Ant was saying, there are those that don't dream, and maybe there's just those blockages within them.
Right. But I did hear like scientifically, like we all dream. So the people who say they don't dream, I think like he's saying they're not tapped in, so they're not remembering it. So they're like closing off that part of their brain. Because I don't think it's ever that we don't like there's nothing going on in your brain like that. I don't think that that's I don't think it's possible. Well, I'll also have to do more research, but I just don't. There's gotta be things happening.
Just shut their eyes and then 8 hours later they open them.
Wake up. I've slept like that before, and it's beautiful. It's very rare because there are a lot of times where I do constantly dream, but I feel like I'm never sleeping. I feel like I'm always up and doing stuff, and it really pisses me off sometimes. So it's like great that I'm tuned in, tapped in, but I'm exhausted. I'm like, can I just sleep? I want to share one dream that I had.
Share it.
Because I feel like it goes so well with this video and where he was saying it was a network, and this was more recently, and I've never had a dream like this before. And I was looking for Danny and our mom. Like we were walking, we were like in a hospital, and they went through this door, and when I went through the door, they were gone. So then I leave, and then I'm about to go through this other door, but there's a guy there, and he's telling me I can't go there. So then I see a staircase. So I'm like, let me just take the staircase. And as I'm going through the staircase, there's like two other women there. And they're trying to find someone also. And then they're saying that we have to teleport. So like, I don't know all the details, right? Like I feel like there's not always a lot of dialogue happening in dreams. Like sometimes, but a lot of times you're just like a movie, silent movie watching. So they're saying we need to teleport. And I think they had like some kind of like radio. Because I remember there being music. I just don't remember what the music was. And then it gets to a point where we're like all holding hands and we're trying to teleport. But like we all need to be able to be on like the same frequency in order for it to work. And then all of a sudden there are like more people coming and I don't recognize any of them. And like we're all like holding hands trying to teleport.
So basically, me and mom died in the dream is what I'm feeling.
Maybe you guys teleported. Why did you have to die?
I don't know. Why couldn't you find us?
You teleported, I think.
I don't know who came to help you in that dream, but you had your sister tribe there. I don't know if it was all women, but
The coven was there. It was mostly women, and there was one guy there. But I also couldn't make out everyone. Like no one was like super clear.
right. And that's the thing about dreams too. It'll just like the scene will just switch. Like sometimes there's just no transition. Like you'll be in one environment and then the next moment you're in a car.
Yeah. Speaking of dreams, Inception is one of my favorite movies ever. I feel like they do a really good job of like how dreams are, where they like switch from like place to place and things are like moving weird.
Also, side note, if you all see my camera move at all, it's because my dog keeps changing spots of where she wants to lay and she hits into my tripod. So just if you see me make weird, like crazy face expressions, it's because my dog's probably doing something that she shouldn't. But dogs dream too. Do you all ever like see your dog like while they're dreaming and they're trying to run or they're like barking or making noises?
Our childhood dog is in my dreams pretty often.
I don't even dream about or think about our childhood dog as much as I used to.
I have animals in my dreams a lot.
I don't really dream about animals now that I think about it. Let's wrap up with ants.
Six of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. We can share dreams with other people. I keep seeing this. There's something to do with like, I can't figure this out. There's something to do with love, and I can't figure it out. Like love, soulmate, and dreaming. There's something, I know I've said a lot about it, but there's something else and I can't figure it out. Wheel of Fortune. Moon. Deception. No risk. Self-sabotage. What is this? It's about loving others, spreading love. I know we can send love to each other in our dreams, but there's another part of this. I know we can order things from the universe in our dreams, like manifest, order a person, whatever. I get that part, but there's something else I'm not getting. I like blocked from it. I can't figure it out. The star. Crisscross. Oh, it's fate. Oh my god, it's fate. Oh my god. I'm seeing like someone pull someone in from this galaxy and someone pulls someone from this galaxy and putting them together. I think I did a video on this before. And they're putting, it's almost like a higher being, like a god or something, putting two people together and being like, okay, now it's like a matchmaker type of thing, but not just romantic, it's platonic too, but it's like, this is what fate is. The lines of fate and the threads of fate are access to your dreams. Fate is access through the dreams. Destiny is access through the dreams. Huh. It's weird. Because it's basically like, I see you putting your order into the universe, and then I see them popping out something that's as close as possible. It's like if you drew a picture of who you wanted them to look like, you're like blonde hair, blue eyes, nice arms. And then they gave you someone who is as close as possible. Like blonde hair, blue eyes, their arms are okay. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of thing. But it's like a child's drawing. You draw a child's drawing, it looks like a watercolor, you throw it in, and then it's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know if this reading made sense. I don't even know if I answered your question about dreams, but there's a dream network. I see it. So, until next time, bye guys.
I believe it. There's a dream network.
I believe it too. Lately, I've been trying to manifest my house. That's my current manifestation. So I've been trying to picture it before I go to sleep, but I don't see myself once I'm knocked out in the dream. I don't see the house anymore. So come on, guys, do your thing.
Make it happen. I'm manifesting my soulmate, and I have been for years, chronically single. But I really do try to like be like, all right, let's meet in my dreams tonight. Like whoever he may be, wherever he may be, like come to me, send me messages. Those are the messages I'm asking for.
All I know is if you knew me in the past and you're trying to come to my dream, don't. Thank you very much.
Absolutely not. Don't come. Not invited. But if we're all in the same network, like if it is possible that we all are in the same network, then we're gonna cross paths, right?
I think there's multiple paths, and it's like, let's just put it out there that we're not crossing paths.
Do your protections, do your manifestations.
Let us know what you thought about this video. Where we just jumped right in. We didn't even like, ease into like the spiritual dream realm, because these are things we're interested in. We like tarot and spirituality and occultish things. And we hope you enjoyed it as well. And we want to hear about your dreams. We want to hear your take on what you think the dream realm is. And if you want us to do more videos like this, like what else should we dive into spirituality wise?
Yes, I really enjoyed this video. I love talking about dreams. We want you guys to follow your dreams, and if you can dream it, you can believe it, or you can see it. What is this saying? If you can dream it.
Have you ever had a dream that you could
Dream it, see it, believe it. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that, it's like the live, laugh, love, but it's like dream it, believe it, see it. That's what I just, That was
Weird
beautiful.
freak.
We love an encouraging queen.
We're dreamers and believers. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed hanging out with us.
I will see you next time.
Bye.